Hello, I'm Abiodun Kolapo. I want to share my story that is personal, raw, and real. I remember in 2016 when I joined KC, I came in as not someone that have figured everything about his life. So when I joined KC, I came hungry for growth, hungry for direction, and hungry to find purpose. And all through this year, KC has been a place of refining, a place of discovery, and a place of understanding purpose. So I remember then I came with this longing to burn for the Lord because I understand the background I'm coming from is a mixture of a mother that is not in the Lord, she's a Muslim, and a father that is not also fervent in serving the Lord. So I made up my mind to bring about the transformation in that home. So KC was that platform that has shaped my conviction. It has strengthened my prayer life and also sharpened my understanding about purpose. And today, I will not say that I've attained. I'm still pressing, but the story has not been the same. There is a lot of huge transitioning and transformation that has happened. So if I can summarize KC for me and for the dealings that I've experienced so far, I can say KC for me is a school of transformation and a school of faith. I've been transformed in diverse ways. The transformation has been so huge. I remember in one of our contacts, that was when we were still having monthly contact. So it was a series on faith, and I'm supposed to share a lot on faith's journey. And the emphasis was around Abraham, how that he obeyed the voice of the Lord. And not quite short from that series, I also had 2 encounters just to confirm that it is the voice of the Lord trying to move me like he moved Abraham. So after the second encounter I felt the urgency and the pressure to step out of home. And I had to take a step of faith because at that time I was not working. I had no streams of income. So it was a level of faith that I had to take. And the message of God's servant keep coming strongly in my heart. So I had to sit down with my parents and discuss with them about the leading and what I perceived that the Lord would want me to do at that season of my life. So after the meeting we had with my parents, they released me and it was about time to step out. I could remember I only had less than 50,000 on me, but miraculously I got an accommodation. So I had 50,000 on me, and I know by human calculation that 50,000 cannot get an accommodation, not to talk about putting some basic things in place. So I had to go back to the Lord again in prayers, and the Lord still insists that I step up. So I stepped out in faith, and the day I was about to step out, my father called me and he gave me a place he has already built. That was the beginning of the favor I began to experience. So I felt this is a huge testimony that this is a huge miracle for me that the Lord has done. So the following month, which happens to be the next contact after the series on faith, I came out and testified. In fact, it was one of the first time I come out to testify in KC because I am somehow very shy. So I don't really know what moved Apostle. So after the testimony, Apostle came out and prayed for me for the favor of God. And sincerely, from that moment, the spirit of favor rested upon me. And it has been from one journey of favor to another. So from that moment, I've experienced numerous doors open and God's protection, divine protection, of course. I also remember one of these days when I was going back home from KC. So I did not know that there was a snake around the paths I usually follow back home. And the voice of the Lord said to me, "On your phone touch." So immediately I responded. I saw a snake before me. The snake could have bit me, but the covering of the Lord rescued me. I have a lot to share, but this is one of the few and major testimony for me that has happened to me so far. And I want to say that obedience is better than sacrifice. Stay where God has positioned you. For me, God has positioned me in KC and I've recorded numerous impacts in my life and through my life. Thank you. Finally, before I leave, I want to invite you to IWAPC 2026. That has been captioned, "So it's about time for man to change his realms of operation." I am inviting you to IWAPC 2026. See you